Hello, welcome to Beautiful Escape Dolls. My name's Benny. Yeah, we are playing this game today, and it will be very cool. And yeah, there's a second part of the... I don't know how to start these videos. It's a game about creating dolls. I failed the first one that I created, but... Oh, here we are, back at this part again. Wednesday, 3 days left. Okay. You can see the rotund belly. Here we are at the school, I think it is. An office. Okay. Different version of Mad World yet again. Please sit. I totally forgot the accents that I was using for the original, so yeah, be reorganized here. Student identification card, Sofia Roska. Alf 75, mine 95. What can I do for you, Sophia? I have really bad cramps today, Mr. Kovac. They usually come a couple of days before my period, but I'm not supposed to have it until next week. My body feels completely out of sync, as if someone shook it and all my internal organs fell out of place. Probably drinking too much cranberry juice. I think it's that top one. Yippee! You might want to have a full checkup. Take some aspirin for now. How's everything else? How are things at school? You know, Mr. Kovac, the usual horrible. Same old mean and hypocritical people who love to torment each other's lives as if it were a competition. Everybody's been talking about Mrs. Kulik like she's a monster for sleeping with a student. I wouldn't be surprised if whoever it was just seduced her just to blackmail her for better grades. Did you know people in the school call me Bloody Mary? I've always had problems with my menstrual cycle. Okay. One day I had an accident and I wasn't wearing tampon. Oh wow. It's a girl thing, right? Shouldn't be a big deal. But they made fun of it and turned me into a joke. All my friends stopped hanging out with me because they were embarrassed. I don't think she said incident. I can't even remember. Hypocritical? Torment? I don't think she said any of the bottom things. Bloody Mary... I think that's the top one there. Oh, I only had one of them? Probably bad. Maybe a target, and now everyone hates me. Now tell me, Sophia, what is really bothering you? I just don't understand why everybody I trust turns their back on me. I used to have a boyfriend. His name is Stefan. He goes there too. He stopped talking to me after the whole Bloody Mary thing. He said he needed to focus on his training and started to ignore me. What he meant by focus on his training was dating my best friend Alina, who, by the way, now ignores me too. Okay, we're focus, training, ignore, dating, best friend Alina, ignores. A few weeks ago, a boy started talking to me. He said he didn't think it was fair how people treated me, and that he wanted to actually know me. He was the only one in school who called me by my real name. Real name, boy, know me. We started hanging out, but he told me to keep it a secret because he had a girlfriend. He made me open up. He made me believe he actually cared about me. Open up, girlfriend, hanging out, secret. Well, there's so much text I can't remember. Last time, I gotta say I was cheating. I was writing down words as I was going, but this time, I'm trying to keep it all in my brain, which I have ADHD, so these things just fall right out. But as soon as I give him what he wanted, he too stopped talking to me. He took me to bed and then ignored me. Bed? I asked him what was wrong. The last 3 words I heard from AJ were, "You are disgusting." Okay, disgusting is a key word probably. Ignored. It's the last thing anyone in the school has ever said to me. Disgusting? I think they did say AJ. They did say Alina, boyfriend, and dating. So, I don't know if they said slept, but the top one might be, yeah, that's good. Trust engaged. For some reason, I feel a little bit more uncomfortable about doing this process on a girl than a guy, but that's just me. It's easier for me to think everyone is just mean, but maybe they're right. Maybe I am disgusting. You can choose to still release them even if you have their requirements, but I'm going to use it. I understand what you're going through. It's a different kind of pain, isn't it? It hurts deeper. But there are pills for it too. There are pills for everything. Pills? I have something that will make you feel much better. It will make all your problems go away. It's not for everyone, just for special girls like you, Sophia. Do you trust me? I do, Mr. Kovac. Meet me at the shed next to my house after dinner. Promise you will go alone and tell no one. I promise. Off you go. Please sit. This is Theodore Varga. A lot of health, some mind. What can I do for you, Theodore? Good morning, Mr. Kovac. You are a health professional. I guess I can tell you anything, right? This is a bit awkward, but I just have to say it. I've been feeling some burning when I pee. It itches and burns a little down there. So burning, pee, itches, burns. It's no venereal disease. Is it venereal or venereal? I think it might be venereal. I'll just check really quickly. Venereal. Venereal. Yeah, I think it's venereal. Oh wait, you can also say venereal. Okay. Maybe venereal is not the correct way. Oh, it says venereal is probably... yeah, it's not. Doesn't seem to be the correct term. I'll write that down as something to... I don't know, Kaluna is watching this, so they'll know. I'm sure of that because I haven't done anything, if you know what I mean. Okay, virgin, yes. Varga the Virgin. Awkward feeling? I don't think so. I didn't hear any of those words. I think it's this one. What? Okay. Probably a urinary infection. I'm giving you a prescription for tetracycline. How's everything else? How are things at school? I'm not doing very well, actually. I haven't been able to concentrate properly in classes. My mind keeps wandering. There's this person in my class. He's been draining all my focus. I don't know why, but I keep finding myself staring at him. I know it's awkward, but when I try to stop, it's like my eyes have a will of their own. Even when he's not close, my mind follows him still. There's just something about AJ that I can't put into words. Something I try gathering strength to talk to him, but my fear freezes and my lips shut. Sorry, my fear freezes my lips shut. Freezes, lips shut, fear. Okay. I hope he talks to me, but he never does. He looks my way too sometimes, just enough to keep me confused. I do realize nothing good comes from liking boys. I believe it's a phase. It will pass eventually. It's quite a funny thing to say. I believe all guys go through this phase. Okay. So Theodore believes that all guys go through the phase of liking other guys, but that's not necessarily the case. I mean, probably the fact that everyone is on the spectrum, no matter how low you are in a desire. There are some qualifying things to a desire, but hey, I don't know. In the school, they usually come to me when they want to act on it. Especially the macho ones, like my sister's boyfriend. He threatened to kill me if I told anyone I went down on him. Of course I would never tell. Alina would kill me first. Wait. My sister's boyfriend threatened to kill me if I told anyone. Oh, okay. So did he sleep with his sister's boyfriend? I didn't catch that, but yeah, okay. Of course I'd never tell. Alina would kill me first. Alina is the person that we've met. See, I'm so bad with names that I can't even remember who's who. See, even if AJ had appeared before, I would have forgotten their name because I'm so bad with names. You can't refrain yourself from thinking. You believe, yeah, I think that's the one. Yeah. It's not necessarily what I'd say as a psychologist, but it is what I'd say if I wanted to mirror somebody. You're not telling anyone I said that, right, Mr. Kovac? Now tell me, Theodore. Mr. Kovac doesn't necessarily say that he won't tell anyone. What is it really bothering you? I think Kalunio asked me why I don't really comment too much between, conversational points, as I did with, say, my playthroughs of the game, his previous games, The Lonely League and Therapist. I think it's the style of what's going on really contributes to a atmosphere. It leaves less to me of like talking points per se, or at least ones that I have like interest or expertise to talk on. That doesn't mean necessarily that it's worse. It's just that previously, I guess, the way that Colunio has told stories has been in a certain sense prime real estate for a lot of discussion. But in maybe simple, more bared down, more minimal stories like this, it's more so it's more simple the desires that are happening. And it's not, that doesn't necessarily mean it's worse. Sometimes a simpler, direct approach is better. But I think that I will, with a story like this, I'll only really be able to tell whether I liked it overall or not based on where it goes, because I sense there's maybe a sneak sort of narrative going to appear. But if nothing happens that really challenges me, that's when I start to think, okay, I didn't really get anything from this. But like, I sense that there might be something going on that's leading me somewhere. So with a narrative like this in a game like this, there's less that I can sort of point to and say, social commentary on. I just wanted to give that little explanation. I really can't keep anything from you, can I? The truth is, ever since our father left, things at home haven't been simple. Father left simple. He wasn't the easiest person in the world. Easiest? But at least he kept our mother at bay. Now he lashes. Now she lashes out all her frustration on us. Lashes frustration. She's not happy unless everyone out around her is sharing her misery. Happy misery. You think a mother can be jealous of her own daughter? I think my mother is jealous of my sister. Yeah, I guess it's funny, as I said, there's no real talking points, but a talking point came up here that I guess a mother can be jealous of their child. Lena is pretty... Okay, Is Alina Theodore's sister? That must be what it is. It's pretty charming, has a handsome boyfriend. My mother is fat and lonely and bitter, and she hates anyone who's any better. Yeah, it sounds like jealousy. Me? She just blames me for everything. If she's washing a glass and it slips from her hand and breaks, she'll find a way to blame me. That seems very accurate to a maternal figure who has sort of become or conditioned herself to be a little bit more, what's it called? Sociopathic. That she envies one child and then thus blames it on the other, that she can't be like her other child. It's just like each child is to be the target of something. But mostly she blames me for our father leaving. She says he wouldn't have gone if you weren't like that. I get what she's referring to. Yeah, that's the case of like sociopathic like behavior, as if there's a lot of blame shifting because you see yourself as more valuable than everyone else. So it can't be the person of high value who is at fault for bad things happening to them. The narcissistic mother believes the reason why your father left me, did the bad thing to me, and doesn't really even care, doesn't really even consider how it affected Theodore, doesn't connect with them. She says, he wouldn't have gone if you weren't like that. He wouldn't have done that to me if you didn't do that to him. And there's no value judgment of like, oh, Theodore's an actual person who has actual beliefs and feelings and is deserving of care and affection. I do know he left mostly because of her, not me. See Theodore as being a bit more logical, but he knew about the way I am too, and I don't think it made him any happier. And perhaps, the way that the mother has conditioned them to believe like, the leaving is always a simple reason. It always has someone to blame. There is always some person who is to blame for the thing, and that's like neglecting, like, oh, that's the way just life is. It has to be a person's fault for willingly doing you wrong. So I guess there's a certain bias in narcissistic people to believe that someone is targeting them. That's at least my understanding of like psychology. But hey, it's funny. As soon as I said there's no talking points, there's a talking point, because narcissism is a big talking point for me. I've done a lot of reading on the subject, but I suspect Dr. Nicolau Child, I don't know how you say it, has done a lot more research on psychological papers than I have, but I've done a little bit. Your father left your mother, she blames the way you are. Jealous, sister's beauty and boyfriend. I think that's the one there. Okay, 2 out of 3, not bad. I'm just tired of feeling like a monster all the time. Not enough trust. I understand what you're going through. It's a different kind of pain, isn't it? It hurts deeper. I didn't know. I realized I could use that. But there are pills for it. There are pills for everything. Pills? I have something that will make you feel much better. It will make all your problems go away. It's not for everyone. Just for special boys like you, Theodore. Do you trust me? I'm guessing no. I'm sorry, Mr. Kovac. I have to go. Okay. All right. At least we got the girl's permission. Dinner is ready. Okay. Watching a show on a really crusty old thing. It said in that save file, open the readme to help. I'm never opening any readme. I'm sorry. I don't want to open a readme unless it's part of the core game design, but yeah, I don't know. This does look like the hereditary setup here. What's for dinner? Goulash stew and Kalduni dumplings. What's Kalduni dumplings? I want to look that up real quick. Kalduni dumplings. Dessert Kalduni are powdered with cinnamon or topped with fruit syrups. Kalduni often served in a soup, beef broth. Oh, I lost my place. Or borscht. It's sort of dumplings of unleavened dough filled with meat, mushrooms, or other stuffings. Okay. Oh, I love Kalduni. It's been a while since you made these. We should do something together. I wonder what this is coming from with Mr. Kovac. Like, why does he all of a sudden feel like... Is it all of a sudden he feels like he wants to connect with his family? Or is it because he's feeling something? I'm glad you like it, honey. I found these pancetta pieces for a really good price. How was school? She's just ignoring him. Good. Mrs. Galonka said my piece about dark humor in Milan Kundera's work was brilliant. Might be published in the school gazette. That's wonderful, honey. You always had a talent with words. You would be an amazing writer. We never do anything as a family. We should do something together before you leave for Estonia. Oh, why is she going to Estonia? Oh, I forgot. I think it's for something. There's a girl in school who's been harassing me. They're just ignoring him. She keeps following me around and saying things that don't make sense. It's a tad annoying. I think she might have a mental disorder. It's strange. What does she want with you? We could watch a movie together tomorrow night before dinner. I don't know. She acts like she's mad at me and talks like I owe her something. Quite crazy she is. It's funny he's saying we should hang out more together, but is not engaging in the conversation that is clearly right in front of him. Maybe I should talk to Director Mazur. He could contact the girl's parents and tell them to keep her away from you. She's mentally unstable. She shouldn't be going to school at all. See, he's complaining about it right now, but he could be engaging in this conversation right here if he wanted to. Maybe there's a dynamic because they're close together and he's over here. But like, he's saying we should hang out, but they actually are already hanging out. And they could hang out more. But just don't cast aside the thing that's happening right in front of you, the important thing that your son is talking about towards you, just by saying something that you want for yourself, which is, hey, I want to hang out more with you guys, but you are literally already hanging out. We could play a game too, like Scrabble or Strategio. I believe I still have those boxes somewhere. But you're already ignoring the fact that they are ignoring you and kind of bring up all these ideas. I'd rather not. The truth is I feel sorry for her. Someone must have done quite a number to her, so she turned out that way. Is no one listening to me? You're right, honey. You'd best just ignore her and she'll give up eventually. They're not listening to him, but he's not listening to them either. Like, they started talking about something, and then he's just hammering in with his own thing, but they were actually talking. They could listen to him, sure, but he could also listen to them. Like, he could just say, he could join in what they're saying, and then after we've discussed this thing, then he could bring in his thing. He doesn't have to bulldoze over their conversation. That's what I'm doing. I know better than to stay too close to crazy people. I don't want to be dragged into the crazy. Clearly, because this thing matters a lot to Junior right now. Enough. Stop talking, both of you. Wow. Yeah, no, it's kind of clear that Mr. Kovac, well, he is being ignored, which is kind of sad, but also, you don't go about it this way. We'll eat in silence. Yeah, this is like the opposite of what you want. You were connecting. You were already connecting. And even though they were ignoring you, is there something wrong there? You seem upset. Eat your food. Next week we'll be gone. You won't be seeing us for a very long time. You should be trying to sustain a positive mood so we can make the best of our last days as a family. Now, this wording, I don't like this wording either, because you should be trying to sustain a positive mood is so clinical. It's just like, why are you telling me what I should be doing for our last days as a family? This is like some meta sort of like, this is something that you say when you're not in the presence of your son, like, hey, hun, how are you feel? You were feeling a certain way earlier, because he's in the heat of the moment. He's angry. You should bring it up later when you're like, you're feeling this way earlier. Um, we should not be. Maybe we shouldn't be talking to each other like this. I'm sorry, I felt this. Yeah, I mean, of course, maybe she's angry, so there's a bit of to blame on both sides. I said we should do something together. Do what, dear? Watch a movie, play a game, do something as a family? I don't want to watch those sissy movies you like. See, this is valid. This is a valid concern. We could play a game. So he went straight to we could play a game, but he didn't say, what movies would you like to watch? You used to have a few board games, didn't you, dear? Do you still have them? See, they are clearly interested. I believe I do. We could play Cluedo. I'm good at it. Tomorrow before dinner? Sounds wonderful. Sure, it'll be fun. I'm excited. Okay, so he's turned around. Good. So I guess they made their amends. Things don't have to be perfect. Dinner was delicious, Mum. Thank you, honey. I'll prepare something special for game night tomorrow. Oh, this is really sweet, actually. Okay, so there was an initial miscommunication, and he reacted very violently, but they sort of de-escalated the situation by actually communicating what they felt. Take your vitamins. What are these vitamins, by the way? There's always vitamins with everything. Her feet, her shoes sort of blend into the floor. I'm not sure I fully agree with his approach. Like, as a dad, he wants to, hang out with people, but he kind of bulldozes his way over everything. Can I examine this cat that's clearly not been cleaned up and try and clean it up? No. Oh, that was a beer. No talking, just entering. I would never. Okay. So last time I focused on certain things, but I didn't focus on like other things. Surgery notes, review. So I'm going to put it in a text file. Oops. On the in my other window. Review. Just so I remember. So, remove arms, incisions, several incisions at shoulder height. Okay. Insert a threaded metal bar. Okay, I'm just writing this down. Suture, arm wound. Fast, but not before bars. I'm just writing this all down. Attach a plastic arm right next to arm wound. Okay. Oops, sorry, it shouldn't be the thing at the bottom there. Remove legs by making several incisions at groin height. Okay. Insert a threaded. Okay, insert threaded metal bar. Okay. Suture leg wound. Fast but not before bars. Okay, so it's sort of the same as the arm, and then you attach a plastic leg. Okay, so wow, that's just like the same as the arm, except it's with leg. Remove eyes and teeth with pliers. Okay. Remove eyes and teeth with pliers. Suture the eye pockets. Eye pockets and gums. Okay. Just writing this down. Pockets and gums. Insert glass eyes and silicone teeth. Okay. Cool. Oh. Keep heart rate steady. use saline solution to stabilize, and this means bodily fluids and heart rate. Use lots of saline solution. Okay. If tremor is too high, okay, so I'm putting this under the heart rate thing. If tremor is too high, take gabapentin. Okay. Use buttons. So hand speed equals 1 to 4. Okay. So that's the remove arms part. That's the remove legs part. That's the remove eyes and teeth part. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm just making my own notes and it's working. Leave no blood stains. Oh, blood, okay. Use cloth to wipe off blood. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try. This. Alright, so now we create several incisions at shoulder height. Oh. Oops. Okay. Shoulder. Oh, shoulder. Oh. Shoulder. 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 Okay. Cool. Oops. Shoulder. Shoulder. Okay. All right. I need to use, what's it called? Saline solution. Okay. On the left shoulder. Right. Right shoulder. Yeah, like, I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to... Oh, what? It's so flippin' annoying. I'm sorry. I don't know how to do what I'm doing. Okay, I'm Alt F4. Alright. Sorry, I started panicking. So yeah, I don't know what was causing the tremors and all that sort of stuff. It was very frustrating. Let's try this again. Sorry, I Alt F4 because I panicked. I don't know, like, when you do the, like, saline solution, where do you put the saline solution? Do you have to put it in the shoulder? Or can you just put it anywhere in the body? They didn't specify, I think. And then how much of it do you need? Like 1 or 2 or 3? They said use lots, but what does lots mean? I don't know. Okay. So, right shoulder, right shoulder, right shoulder. Okay. A severe bleeding. Oh, I'm guessing with severe bleeding, now I need to put the saline solution on there. Right shoulder. How come it's not injecting? Okay, cool. Left, okay, sorry. Left shoulder. Left shoulder. Severe bleeding from right arm. Well, you use saline solution, right? Or bleeding, use cloth to wipe off the blood, right? There's blood. But like, or is it something else that you use? Is this what you use the saline solution for? When there's bleeding? Okay. When the heart rate... Okay. It's going fast. What, that is 99 BPM fast or slow? Okay. Why is it going all tremory? Tremors. Take gabapentin. Okay. Like, I thought I wasn't. Okay. Okay, cool. Left shoulder. Alright. Loose saline solution. Okay. Okay, so that thing on the... there is... you can just put it anywhere in the body. Okay. Well, the heart rate's going up. Need to use more saline solution, I thought. And then insert a threaded metal bar. Okay. Okay. And then you suture it. And then you attach a plastic arm. Pretty sure. Is that the right way? How do you... what are you doing? What are you supposed to do? Different way or something? Why is it bleeding out? What's happening? Why is it so low? Why the BPM so low? Like, what do you mean by bleeding out? Why is it... I don't understand what happened. So what, does the heart rate go down when the blood... I don't know what happened to the blood and why it does the thing that it did. I don't know. Maybe I just suck at surgery. What do you have for me? Just a corpse. The surgery was not successful. Rusty. I need to take a better look at my notes. No, I don't. I know everything that's in the notes. I just don't know what it means. Do you need a restock on supplies? I don't know how much I need of each thing. But okay, I'll make it like a... I'll make it... because I don't know how much I need of each thing, I'm just going to like... go... Okay, gabapentin, 50 glass eyes, 40. Okay, so let's go 50 plus 40 plus 100 plus 30 plus 10 plus 80 plus 15, right? So it's 325 for one of each. Gabapentin is 50 divided by 325. So technically I should spend 15.4% on gabapentin. For glass eyes, that's 40 divided by 325, which is 12.3%. And then Limset, 100 divided by 325, which is 30.8%. Metal bar, 30 divided by 325, that is 9.23%. In saline solute, 10 divided by 325 is calculator. 10 divided by 325 is 3.08%. That's silicon teeth. That's times 8. That is 24.6%, and then suture kit, that is 15. So that's 15 divided by 325. That's 4.62%. So of 1,000, that means that 150 for gabapentin. So I should spend 3 there. 123 worth of this. So it's that. 300 worth of that. 90 worth of that. 30 worth of this. 24 worth of this, and I guess it's just 3 each. I don't know. Why did I do that whole equation? I don't know why, because I could just do one for each. Care for a little chat? Sure. Will you really stop after you pay for your son's surgery? Yes, I'm not sure I like doing this. It doesn't feel right. Tell me one good decision in history that was based on feelings. I know most of these kids will not be properly taken care of and will die in a few days. It's almost as if I'm killing them. Don't you think that's wrong? think everyone is destined to do what they're good at. Bad people do bad things because that's what they're good at. Some people are mean and cruel because they're good at it. Some are good at sports. Others are good at spotting flaws on things. And some people excel at making everyone around them depressed. It's beyond right and wrong. If you're good at something, you're morally obligated to do it. You're the best doll maker in the world, so make dolls. Okay. Maybe you're just growing too attached to your subjects. These kids are young, healthy, and good looking. They attend a good school, they have families, and they carry no real responsibilities. These kids have good lives, but all they do is complain. I don't like them. You don't need to like them, but you're supposed to make them likable. In addition to modifying their bodies, I condition their minds so they're pleasing to be around. As much as a brainwashed, mutilated teenager can be pleased to be around. Okay. But I haven't done anything. I haven't actually successfully modified any of them, so I haven't done any of that. Humans need a bond, but forming such bonds is challenging. Ordinary social interactions can be grueling for some. Socially impaired people often resort to escapism, like imaginary friends or fictional worlds. I believe I can help them by making something that is polished, easy to handle, but still human. My dolls, my gift for those who can't find somebody to love. It's beautiful, Mr. Kovac, so keep your escape dolls coming. I'll make you a rich man again. Okay. Oh. It's providing escape from life, I'm guessing. Please sit. Sorry, why does this happen? Emil Dalka. What can I do for you, Emil? There's nothing you can do for me. I'm not really sick. I mean, I am sick, but not in the way people usually come to you. I'm sick of this school, sick of everything. I lied to the teacher I was sick so he would let me leave class. I just needed a break. I can't stand listening to the same damn rubbish every day. He said sick. School place rubbish. I think that one there. Okay, it's 2. Okay, have a break then. Talk to me. How is everything? How are things at school? This school is a microcosm of everything that's wrong with society. It's proof that the world is not fair and does not reward good people. The worse you are, the more people like you and things turn in your favor. Take a guy like AJ, for example. He's an arrogant, selfish jerk who lies and manipulates everyone. And yet the whole school loves him. Well, Stefan, an egocentric bully who treats people like garbage, but still everyone admires him like he's some sort of celebrity. They achieve what they have by being despicable people. Guys like me can't have friends or girls because guys like them have monopolized all attention. I have the right to be offended by their happiness because it affects my lack of it. I'm not jealous of them per se. I'm just outraged by how unfair the world is. Mrs. Kulig was my favorite teacher. Her class was the only one I actually deemed worth attending. But some horny kid decided to make her a trophy and it cost her job. And the future of the very few people who are actually concerned about learning like me. Okay. I think it's the top one. Okay, that's 2. Right. When you're young, they teach you that the path to a fulfilling life is being a good person. Whoever made up that lie should be brutally slaughtered. Brutally slaughtered? Now tell me, Emil, what is really bothering you? I don't like to see myself as a conformist. If someone witnesses wrong being done and does nothing, he's just as wrong. I hate myself for doing nothing about it. I wake up and go to bed every day reflecting on what I must do. I need to act. I think happiness is like money. The more some have, the less others do. That's why I believe people should be punished for being too happy. This is the only way to achieve balance. That's what I need to do. I must punish the happy people. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet. I've considered guns, poison, fire, but none of it sounds painful enough. They need to suffer, badly, excruciatingly. You might think I'm evil for wanting other people to suffer. I don't call it evil, I call it human nature. Our happiness is directly proportional to the misery of those around us. I'm sick of being at the wrong end of that scale. I think it's that. Punish painful possible. Okay. I trust you won't try to stop me because deep down you agree with me. I don't. Off you go. Well, I agree that you feel those feelings. I don't agree that I want to do the same actions that you do. We are 2 different people. Please sit. Alina Varga. Oh, this is Alina. Hi. What can I do for you, Alina? What I'm about to say, you're the first person to hear it. The secret is suffocating me. I need to let it out. Please don't make me regret it, Mr. Kovac. I'm pregnant, a couple months in. I'm okay, mostly. But I'm feeling way too much nausea today. I want to take something, but I'm not sure if it could hurt the baby. Can you help, please? You want to take something that will not hurt the baby. Yeah, she literally said that in her last sentence. I'm giving you some thalidomide. I don't know what that is. I might make you sleepy, so you should go home. How's everything else? How are things at school? Not easy to hide a pregnancy when you're constantly being scrutinized and talked about. I reckon she would be. It's even harder when the baby is not your boyfriend. I think he knows. Stefan, my boyfriend. Not sure he knows I'm pregnant, but I think he knows I cheated. Haven't seen him since Tuesday. It's not like him to disappear like that. Sure, he's mad at me. He must be thinking of ways to punish me. This is all a mistake. I should never have cheated. I should never have trusted AJ. Everybody loves him. Everybody thinks he is so nice, so great, until you get to know the real AJ. Mr. Kovac, believe me when I say that boy is evil. After he did what he did to me, he started acting like it never happened. Like he doesn't even know me. He's cruel and cowardly. Father of baby is, I think it's those one there. 2 out of 3, okay. I really don't want to be here, Mr. Kovac. I wish I never had to come to this school again, but I need to make everything look normal while I figure things out. Now tell me, Alina, what is really bothering you? I didn't want this. I'm terrified how Mum will react. She has zero tolerance for any sort of deviation from what society expects of you. She will hate me for how this will make her look. She'll kick me out, maybe kill me, I don't know. So this is like a bunch of teenagers who have real problems with their parents, and also the main character is having a problem as a parent. She's already noticed I'm different and she's been all over me. My family's already in shambles. This could be the nail in our coffin. I didn't want to put my brother through this. Tito has been acting out ever since Dad left. His grades are down. He's never home anymore. It's because he blames himself. He's probably running away from the mess. I would too if I could. I know it's my fault. I'm not supposed to blame an innocent person, but this baby is ruining my life. There are times I hate it and all I want to do is take it out. But there are moments when I feel like it's all I have. I don't know. I don't even know any of those. But she did say Theodore. Ah, dang it. Sometimes I wake up hoping this is all a bad dream, but soon I realize I'm just a day closer to the real nightmare. Off you go. I think we got nobody today. I know who did it. Who was it, honey? You have to move first. Oh, it's a game. Board game. Cluedo. That's a nice little pixel rendition of Cluedo. Although I will say, if I ever get to play board games with Cluedo, there are really good board games that are not Cluedo. Cluedo is the most boring crap ever. No, this is a good family bonding opportunity because it's simple enough and it's chance-based enough that it doesn't have to. But you can play. There's so many good board games. I love board games. There's so many good board games out there that are possible to play. There's Professor Plum with a dagger in the lounge. No one? I win? I have the dagger. Dash it. I was almost sure. But that's also not how you... Oh, yeah, it is how you play. But you... Shouldn't it go her first? And then him? She says, I don't have this or I have this. I think it would go to your left. I am being pedantic. Oh, wait. They're going counterclockwise? I thought you go clockwise. Maybe you include or you go counterclockwise. It was indeed Professor Plum in the lounge, correct, but with a spanner. Right, I win. See, this is why it's the most dumb. I hate Cluedo. No, it's okay. Cluedo's okay, but it can be so much like I am right, I win, yay, and it's so undramatic sometimes when everyone else is like, sometimes everyone else is like, oh no, I almost had it, but sometimes everyone else is like, well, yep, saw that coming. It'd be such a funny little, I made it too easy for you, didn't I? Well done, dear. Play again? I'm done. Dr. Black can only be killed so many times and I'm hungry. Okay. Makes me happy to see the two of you getting along as if we were a family. Do you have to point that out? Like, can't we just keep that, like, unspoken, Simona? We can just be like, enjoy without having to point it out. Where'd you find that game? I don't remember where I kept my old board games. It was in the shed. The shed? How'd you get in? Through the door? I keep it locked. I have a key. No, you don't. Yes, I do. I got in, didn't I? Said I never want anyone there. You never said that. It doesn't matter. We found the game. We had a good time. No point fussing over trifles. No, I said I don't want anyone in my shed. Now, Mr. Kovac is making himself very obvious here. It's not your shed. It's my father's. I'm your father. No, you're not. See, he doesn't have to be so strong about it. Stay away from the shed. What is it that you do there anyway? So we're not supposed to know something legal? See, he's making himself so obvious. This is not what you do. You just act like he's supposed to be like, oh, you're in the shed. Nice. I said no one in the shed. It is kind of suspicious that he goes, no one's allowed in the shed ever. That is quite suspicious. It smells like rotten meat. Stay away. Yeah, he doesn't know how to keep his cool. He's not good at, like, keeping his cool and being, like, you know, being normal. Please don't ruin the lovely night that we were having, dear. You do that every night. Please not tonight. And Simona, see, you know, he ruins the night. He's very irascible. He's very angry. But she's not very nice about it either. She keeps framing it in terms of herself. Please don't ruin the lovely night that we were having. Of course, this is like the obvious thing, isn't it? Like, please don't ruin the lovely night that we were having. You do that every night. It's like a reminder of his past failures. Please not tonight. Give me this once. But it's like, can you just, like, I don't know. You don't have to worry about the shed. We'll be going to Estonia soon. You have the tired house for yourself. Well, that's a bit more of a reasonable thing to say. You do remember tomorrow is the day we send the check to Dr. Arita, right? I will have the money. No, we won't. We will not have the money. We will not have the money. I'm not good enough at this. I'm going to bed. I'm coming with you, honey. Take your vitamins. Yeah, the vitamins, sure. Here we go. There's a little bit of flickering white there that happens. Nice. Okay. We have no victims, so I don't think this is going to be an eventful night tonight. I guess I go here and I just stay and nobody comes. Just Laurie. What do you have for me? Nothing. I couldn't pick anyone up today. I thought you knew techniques to make students trust me. Knowing is different to actually being able to execute. Our clients will be very disappointed. Okay. Do you need a pre-stock on supplies? I need to write the 15,000 check tomorrow. I may not be making more dolls. You never know. Might not have enough money. I'm lending you $1,000. Try not to make a habit. I'm not your mother. No, we don't need anything. Care for a little chat? Sure, why not? My son entered the shed. I don't think he found anything. I keep it clean, but he asks questions. Mind yourself, Mr. Kovac. It's never a good idea to keep work so close to home. You should move your playground someplace else. I'll be done soon, so you've said. Are your hands getting any better? No, but the gabapentin helps. What is the cause of the tremors? It's psychosomatic. What's the story? I don't like to talk about it. Do it regardless. Some things get better once you talk about them. Soon as I started medical practice, I had an assistant. Her name was Ivana. We spent much time together, so we started seeing each other after work, dating. Naughty boss. She had a sister named Simona. Simona was very close to Ivana, and soon she got close to me. She said she liked me more, and she wanted me to stop seeing Ivana and be with her instead. Person who's not afraid to go after what she wants. I like this Simona already. Simona constantly denigrated her sister. She said that Ivana was infertile. I wanted children, so I chose Simona. Naturally. But soon after I stopped seeing Ivana, she turned up pregnant. I knew the baby was mine. Simona was wrong, or lied. So you left Simona and came back to Ivana. I considered it. But Simona insisted it was a high-risk pregnancy and Ivana would probably lose the baby or have a malformed child. Simona said she could give me a healthy child as long as I didn't allow her sister to move forward with the pregnancy. Go on. That's it? That's enough? Are you shaking, Mr. Kovac? That's a good thing. Don't stop. Simona made me perform an abortion on Ivana. I didn't do it correctly. They both died. Don't skimp on the details, they are the best part. that sentence there feels very much like what Calunio does when someone isn't giving him enough information. He says, wait, tell me more. You stopped at the part where it was just starting to get interesting. Who died exactly and how did you do it? One day I asked Ivana to meet me. I drugged her. I hadn't prepared. I should have performed aspiration or curettage, but I had no equipment and I'm not an obstetrician. So I removed the fetus the only way I knew. I cut her open. That was the first time I felt like I had no control over my own hands. The tremors were too strong. I didn't know how to control them. It was too late to turn back. I killed them both. Must have been quite a mess. Do you have it on tape? No. A shame. Oh, Laurie wanted to see that. What happened to Simona? I married her. She's the mother of my son. The one with the brain injury? Ha, you have to appreciate the irony. It's quite the story. I've heard worse, but still amusing. Okay. He just likes to say okay at the end of that conversation. Feel any better having let it out? Maybe I do. I feel like I'm breathing a little better. Well done, Mr. Kovac. Call me Andre. That's my first name. You're the only person I can talk to. You're my only friend, Laurie. You don't just say that, like, point blank to someone who once a day comes to visit you on a lorry, talks to you maybe for 2 seconds on a business contract, and then leaves. You're my only friend. Yeah, that's a big thing to say to someone. You're putting a lot of emotional energy on that person. Do you have a real name? I believe Laurie is just an alias, correct? Listen, Andre, I enjoy talking to you, but I'm more than pleased with our partnership, business partnership, as it is. But we are not friends. You only see me for as long as this relationship is lucrative for me. You want to start making dolls? Fine. But in the event that you're caught by your family, by the police, or even by a crisis of conscience, my name is the last thing you need to remember. If the thought of crossing me so much as pops in your mind, trust me, I'll know. And you'll become the cargo of this lorry. Yeah, he's very very lax with it. This guy is not professional, Andre. Andre is not. I would deliver to people who do things to you that make your doll crafting look like morning cartoons. Okay. Do we understand each other? Off you go. Kovac is so naive. I believe it's 1 day left. All these sprites look pretty cool though. I wonder where Calunio got them from. Or did Calunio draw them all? Because they look very good. Director Mazur. Excuse me, Mr. Kovac. Yes, Director Mazur. We have been hearing many accusations throughout the week, but we still haven't been able to correctly determine the student who engaged in sexual intercourse with Mrs. Kulik. Do you have a definitive answer for me? Yeah, I don't know who it is. I'm sorry, I don't know who it is. That is disappointing. You are my last hope. I hate to leave such a grave offence go unpunished. I'm sure whoever it was will find punishment in other ways. Let us hope so. Have a nice day, Mr. Kovac. Yeah, I literally don't know who it was, I think. Or maybe I should. Please sit. Tatiana Romero. What can I do for you, Tatiana? I'm not feeling okay. It's hard to explain it. My heart is beating faster, stranger. Sometimes it's racing, sometimes it feels like it's going to stop. I'm sweating even though it's not hot. My vision sometimes gets blurry. My thoughts are all over the place. I think I might be dying. Am I? Your heartbeat is irregular and stranger. Okay. Sounds like a panic attack. You're not dying, you're just anxious. Have some water. How is everything? How are things at school? It makes sense. I am anxious. I probably shouldn't talk about this, but holding it inside is not helping. If I didn't tell someone, I could explode. I have a boyfriend. His name's AJ. We've been going out for a couple months now. We love each other. I would do anything for him, and I know he would do the same for me too. What we have is real. He's going through some tough times at home. AJ says his father is very strict and aggressive. He's been developing some mental condition that's making him lose touch with reality. AJ's home is not a safe place for him anymore, but he's scared that if he tries to leave, his father might chase him and hurt him. So AJ and his mother made up a story about AJ being sick so they could go to another country to get treatment. It's the only way his father would accept his leaving. AJ invited me to go. We were supposed to leave Monday for Estonia, but I haven't heard from him since yesterday. He didn't come to school. I wanted to look for him, but he never told me where he lives. I think he doesn't want me to meet his psycho father. I'm already packed. I already lied to my parents about going on a field trip. I've planned my whole future around this. But now I'm not even sure I'm going. I'm afraid something might have happened to AJ, or worse, that he doesn't want me to go. Could AJ have fooled me all this time? Mr. Kovac, are you listening? Oh, what's happening to me? Dinner is ready. Okay. No? Oh, because it's so big that he doesn't deserve it? Just no? Oh, okay. So I just can't go that way. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had been spoiled that this character was going to appear here, but it is cool to see them. Excuse me, sir, do you know where I can find Magnolia Street? Almost 10 blocks from here. You're very far. So I am. Rough night? It will be. This is a lovely house. Do you live here with your family, Mr. Kovac? Yes, they are waiting for me for dinner. Nice to meet you, Mr. Kovac. I'm John Williams. Of course, yes, John Williams, yes. Looks like you're not very eager to go inside. I'm not. I need to have a tough conversation with my family and make a difficult decision. I hate those. Some problems are so painful to face that we would rather pretend they don't exist and get on with life like nothing's happening. Yes, exactly. I'm a scientist. I'm a man of truth, but some fantasies are easier to digest. I know what you mean. We seek the truth, but we often regret finding it. I just found out my wife made up a lie about my son being sick so they could get the money for his surgery and escape from me. I missed that. I didn't know that they made up a lie. Or was that because what I figured out from her? I don't know. I don't know why I missed that. That's cold. They expect me to have the money today. I don't have it, and I don't know what to tell them. Whatever choice I make, it doesn't benefit anyone. I'm so sorry to hear that, Mr. Kovac. What did I miss? I think I missed something. I don't know. You know what? Some problems get clearer once you let them sit in your mind for a while. Maybe you don't have to deal with this right now. Why don't we go somewhere and talk, have a drink, clear your head a bit? Does it sound like a good idea? It does. I don't want to stay here. Where would we go? Come home with me. Yeah. It said Verge as well. The name said Verge. Yeah, very fun. And we're going down the passageway that of the original Verge. Very interesting game. There's Shinan had some voice acting, Blunderscore and DZ. I don't know if I ever noticed that. Maybe it was some screams from some characters that it did not get tortured. I wonder what people will think who have not played the first Beautiful Escape Dungeoneer once this occurs, because of course, having played the first Dungeoneer, we know that it's about Verge and how he ties up people in his dungeon like this. Very fun and funny. Okay, well, I want to play again. I'm going to play again right now because I want to actually see if I can get any wins and stuff. Interesting ending. Like, I think I can, like, skip my way through a lot of these. Like, if I just load this. Is this before the dinner? Oh yeah, dinner's ready. Okay, so I'm just going to try and, like, skip my way through a lot of this dialogue, because I think you can use page down to skip through it. I think? Yeah, you can. Okay. Yeah, because I just want to get better at the, what's it called? I want to get better at the, convincing and the, and I just want to try once again, you know? Okay, now let's save here. So this can be the save from which I can try again. Yeah. Oh man, why am I so bad at these mini games? The thing is, I tried a few times. I tried 3 times. I don't quite understand what I'm doing right or wrong, I guess is the issue. Brutal. Okay, now this can be the save file that I work from. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip all this part and then like get the answers, and I'll get the scores for each answer, and I'll just do it like by play by ear, you know? Sorry, trial by error. Oh, I don't have to review them. Okay, done. Yeah. Okay, so I'll get the names of each character, and so this is Monday, and this is Danica. Okay. Bam. So Danica is so question 1, a headache 1, A is 2. Yep. And then B is then for question 2, A is 3. And for question 3, A is 2. Wow, I just did the first option for each of them, and we got it. Pills. Okay, Cool. Got Danica on Monday. Sit, okay. Now this is Stefan. So A for Stefan is a 2, okay. Okay, A is 1 for question 2, cool. A is 2, okay. Off you go. Okay, time to go have dinner. Oops, I forgot to save. It's fine, because I did not get the perfect, I didn't get Stefan, so maybe it's not good to save here. Actually, what I can do is I can start again, and now I can get Stefan. Yeah, it'll be good to get both of them. So yeah, we're going to go for a perfect run. So this is the perfect run try through. Playthrough, I should say. Playthrough. Okay. Well, Danica, I'll just do the first answer of each, because that seems to work. For the others, I will try for something better. Well, I don't need to review them. Done. Yep, that's fine. Oh, whoopsies. Yep, that's fine. Yep, it's fine. Bingo. Cool. We got Danica, and now we have to figure out this other one. I think I'm going to have to try B for all of them just to see if that works. Or at least up until the third one. B. Oh, that's a 1. Okay. I don't think this is going to be a successful run, but we'll try it out. B. That's 2. Okay, we need to go C for that one. Okay. So we can't even... I don't think we can get this one, but B is 3. At least we know this. Okay. So time to restart again. Okay. Now we will definitely get Stefan, because Stefan is CCB. I'm just going to check if I have enough room left. Oops, sorry about that. In my recording drive. Yeah, should be enough. Okay. Skip. Okay. And now we go CCB for this, for Stefan. C. C. B. I guess there's nothing that you can get from... Oh, Danica will be cancelled? Like you can't have two in the same go? We'll go with Danica instead. Okay, so good. You don't need two in the same go. Okay, I understand now. Well, at least that's fun to understand that even if you succeed at both of them, you can only take one home. Okay. Okay, so we'll save. We have at least one we can save. Okay. Eating the food. Okay, cool, cool. All right. And now we've had the dinner, and now we can save. Okay, and now let's try and do this one correctly. I suspect that this is where I learned to actually get it done properly. But I don't know. It's such a hard minigame for me. I don't. It's like based on like reflexes, and I'm very bad at that. I'm not good at Souls-like games. I'm not good at, you know, games that require a lot of quick pattern recognition and reaction. So it's not really the type of minigame that works with me. I'm more of a turn-based sort of guy. That's the sort of milieu that I find myself skilled in, but something is like action-based and like reaction-based as this, I don't think I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy that type of game, and I don't think it's I'm good at it either. Alright, okay, so we make several incisions at shoulder height. Okay, we have to go slower. This is right shoulder height. Okay, severe bleeding. So what happens when bleeding? Use cloth to wipe off the blood, surely. Yeah, and then suture it, I guess. Oh, you... Okay, no, you insert the metal bar first. Okay. And then you suture it. Okay, sutured. And now you put the arm on. Oh, you select specific limb. Okay. Oh, okay. You have to select it multiple times to get the specific limb. Okay. Why is it not going on? I have to take gabapentin? Okay. Right next to the arm wound? No, I don't want to have a foot. Okay, cool. All right. I don't know what it wants of me. I'm pressing it. It's not going on. What is going on here? Why can't I put the arm on? I don't understand why I can't put the arm on the shoulder here. I don't know. I don't know how to play this game. I'm really struggling to find out how to actually play this game in a way that means I'm going to be successful. Because, like, here we go. Like, okay, not that arm. Yep, not that one. And then you try and put it on. It's just not going on. Okay, maybe it's is the left. Okay. Well, when I put it on the other time, it didn't seem like it was the right limb. Like, it looks wrong. Here we go. You put the metal bar in. In saline solution. Put the arm on. Put the arm on. Ah, the tremors. Goodness me. Okay, and then the arm. No, it's not the arm. Not going on. Oh, you have to use saline solution? It's just like a... Why is saline solution like a little thing in the corner? I can't even see. What? The saline... More saline solution? Okay. Bam. More saline solution? How much do you need? Okay, and then you try and put it on. And it's not going on. Well, there's severe bleeding. Do I have to put the saline solution in a specific spot? I don't know. Okay, so back to the title screen. I raged out a bit there because the gameplay was causing me great distress. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad at games like this. Requires a lot of dexterous thought, and I'm just not good at it, you know? I don't know. It's just... I wish I could be better at the game. I wish I could actually do the task like you're supposed to be able to do it, and it caused me a lot of stress, and not in a way that was really fun and that I wanted to return to. I rage quit basically because I was like, oh, I don't know how to do this. I don't know. Like, you know, with the injection, I get the impression now that you're supposed to do the injection on the limb, but then when you inject the limb, I don't have any like outward like confirmation that the injection was in the correct thing, except to just see the little ticks on the side of the screen just change. But I'm barely looking at the ticks right there. Switching between looking at different parts of the screen for ticks is not a very good like skill of mine, so that's probably why I didn't enjoy the game's gameplay. That's just probably the bottom line of it. The story was interesting, and it's very well made. It's very well made. As always, Colunio cutscenes are amazing. Not my personal idea of what a fun gameplay is, and that's just because I don't jive with like Twitch skills and stuff. So that's probably part of what it was. I just wasn't able to get it, you know. And maybe I'm going to try some more. I'm going to try and get a good score with this game. But it is the type of thing where if I'm doing a dole thing, the dole arm, I get so frustrated, as you probably heard right then, that I just want to quit. I don't want to play it. But the concept is cool. I like the inclusion of Verge. I liked interesting things that it has to say. It's about making dolls. and about escape, and it's in the vein of the first one. It's well made. I would probably have to think about it to think what sort of thematic import it's bring with its story. He's a bad father. Maybe I need to get like the actual canon ending in order to like get enough money in order to, you know, actually enjoy the story's ending. Because I did like the inclusion of Verge, and he is being the one in the beautiful escape, and he escaped his home, but I don't know. I think I missed the beat where he learned that his son was faking his sickness. I just didn't understand a lot of it. I didn't understand what's going on there. Maybe I need to replay it and pay attention to like the different stories and how they interact and what it means. But I feel like there's a big part of it that I'm missing. I don't know. It ended and I don't know how to feel about it. I'm going to replay it. I'm going to replay the ending. And I'm also in a mood, I guess. I don't know. I had some coffee and I was good coming into this today. I was like, yes, let's go. But I think by the end of it, I've gotten to an irritable mood, but I don't know why. But I'm going to replay it. I'm going to figure out what my thoughts are about it. Because I think it's well made. It's very well made. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to get out of the story. What feeling do I get out of the story? Yeah, I don't know. I need to figure out and chew over it and stuff. Yeah. Oh well, I think that's a good conclusion. Well made, good visuals, and I think that that it's very interesting the way that Coluno decided to do the gameplay at the end, the gameplay of the mini games. I just my skills just do not gel with it, and I just find it very frustrating. I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out. It's a me thing though. I'm just not very good at games like that. I'm not very good at Twitch things and looking at different things and judging different things. That's why I'm not a surgeon. I will not be a surgeon. I will not be anything that relies on quick reactions to things, because it's a very bad skill of mine. I have inattention, ADHD, so on. I don't know, and it just was very. I couldn't even think straight when I'm at the table. So very much not high pressure situations are very much not my strength. Anyway, Beautiful Escape Dolls. Try it out for yourself. I think people will enjoy it more because they'll be better at this game than I am. Oopsies. So yeah, that's my goal. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you.